Hey, welcome to another video, and in this video we'll be talking about 7 easy ways to fix the access denied error on Windows 11. Before we start the video, if you have any query related to software or computer, simply go to our website and submit your query there, or you can even submit it in the comment section below and we will make a video for you. Now, we have to understand why you're getting the error first. Simply put, you are using an unauthorized account to access paths, folders, or files on your computer or external drives from other computer that you shared with. Okay. Now, the first and easy way to do this is simply check the file's system permissions. And to do that, locate the file on your computer. For example, say this is a file called main guide call sheet and I can't access this. Okay, I am having an access denied error. What I will do, simply select it, right click on it and open its properties. You can either do it by pressing alt plus enter, or and if it is not showing here, simply go to show more options and scroll down to at the last option properties, open them, and there under the security tab here, click on it, click on the edit button. Now choose the account that you're using. For example, say my account I'm using is Paris users, okay, and I can't able to access the file from this account. And under the permission for users section, I will simply click on allow at the full control and click on apply, okay, and okay. This was the first and easiest way to do so, and now I have the access to the file. Now the second way is to set your account to administrator, and to do so, simply hit the Windows plus R to open the run command and enter this command called control space upper passwords 2 and hit OK or the enter button, obviously. Now, in here, simply go to the now here look for the option called users must enter a username and password to use this computer. As you can see that that option is not present in any of the options, either in users or advanced. Then simply skip this step. Choose your account you want to give access to and click on its properties. And under here, go to the group membership and set and select the administrator thing. Okay. Here, administrator is chosen by default. If you have any other option selected, say standard user, select the administrator, click apply and OK, and simply again click on OK. Now you will have the access to the file. Now, the third way is run SFC or DISM tools. Sometimes corrupted file can cause this error. Run SFC and DISM tool to fix this. And to do so, simply hit Windows plus S to open the search bar and type command or CMD. Here you will have this optional command prompt and run it as administrator. Give the permission, allow it, and then type the following command that I'm going to type now, which is sfc slash scan now, and hit enter. What it will do, it will begin your system scan. It will take some time and completely scan your system. If it finds any error, it will eliminate it. And once the process is complete, simply restart your computer. Okay, but after doing this, if you still can't solve, if it still can't solve your problem, again simply open the command prompt in the same way that I just taught you. Run it as administrator, give the permission, and now we will run the DISM tool. To do so, type the following code that I'm going to type here, which is DISM on. Make sure no spelling is mistaken. Clean up hyphen image slash scan health. Now this is for the advanced scan. Once the scan is complete, simply type another code, which is, and if it finds an error, simply type another code, which is DISM online cleanup image slash restore health, and hit the enter button. It will eliminate each and every error that it found along the way. But as you saw that that DISM tool did not find any error in my computer. This was the third way. Now for the fourth way, if the above third ways did not present you with any good, what we have to do, we have to simply enable the hidden administrator account. in each Windows laptop, there is a hidden administrator account which have more privileges than a regular account. And to do so, again, we have to hit the Windows plus S key, again type CMD and open the command prompt and run it as administrator. Again, give the permissions, and once the command prompt is open, simply type the command to enable your hidden administrator account that I'm going to type, which is, wait a second. Yeah, which is net user administrator slash active your colons, and yes, what it will do, it will activate your hidden administrator account. And once you have activated your hidden administrator account, what you have to do, after using your admin account, the new account that you have just activated, log out of your current account and switch to the newly administrator account. This admin account has more privileges than a normal account, as I have told you, so you shouldn't encounter any access problems. Once you are done with the administrator account, log off and sign into your main account again. Repeat the steps 1 and 2 to open the command prompt, okay? And then run the following command to disable the administrator account, which I'm going to type right now, which is net user administrator slash active your colons no, and hit the enter button. Now your hidden administrator account is disabled. Now this was the fourth step. If these four steps does not present you any good, then we have the fifth step, which is take ownership of the file. And to do so, simply locate the file again, select it, click on its properties, open its properties. Under the security section, go to advanced, which is here. Okay, and the advanced section, go to effective access and click on select a user. Now simply type the username or administrator. For example, say I am Paris user and click on OK. See, right now my all the accounts that I am currently using in this laptop have the administrator access, but the account that you will not have the administrator access, simply type it, click on check names, and the Windows security prompt will pop up. Double click on that, double click on OK in that option, and then again OK here. Okay, and simply apply. This apply will pop up right, and then apply OK and OK. Then you will have the access. And now, apart from doing it manually, like that I've told you, what you will do, you can also type a simple code in the CMD prompt only. And to do that, again run the CMD as administrator, give it the permission, and type the command that I'm going to type right now, which is take down takedown slash f. Now, what you have to do, you have to uh, type the path of the folder. Okay. Now, type the path of the folder is, see, this was the file or the folder that I want to access. I want access to. Simply right click on it. Here, the option will pop up, which is copy as path, or you can simply, after selecting this, you can simply hit Control plus Shift plus C to copy its path. I will simply copy it and paste it right here. After that, slash r slash dy and hit enter. And after hitting enter, what I will type? I will type ICACLS. Then again, I will copy the path of the folder and then slash and grant administrators your colons f slash t and again hit enter. Okay, this was the fifth way to take the ownership of the file. Now the sixth way is create a new user account. If any of the work in any of the step doesn't work, simply create a new user account, and to do that, simply hit Windows plus I key to open the settings, and in here go to accounts, which is on the left window pane, as you can see here, accounts. And after coming to account, under the account settings, look for other users. Here it is other users. Open it and add account. Click on add account. This window will pop up. And if you rather not create the Microsoft account, simply click on I don't have this person sign in information. Then wait for it and then add a user without a Microsoft account. Simply create a new account and follow the instructions that come along. Now your new user account will be created. And the last step is simply disable your third party antivirus software. See, sometimes what happens, third party antivirus software, they tries their best to protect your system from malware and viruses. And sometimes some of the files can have traces of those things. That's why they deny or block the access. Simply disable them, and don't worry about the Windows security. Windows have inbuilt my antivirus, which is Windows Defender. And in my opinion, that is all you need. Okay. So that's it for the video. I hope your issue got resolved. I will meet you in another video. Thank you so much.